Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. Now, when we left off, we had a bit of a decision to make, didn't we? Yes, we had a bit of a decision between Stonehelm and Griffin's Roost. And yeah, it's kind of a bit weird because I asked you guys which one we should go for, and it kind of seems a bit 50-50 right now. So, well, who knows? Who knows? I'm just going to make the decision, and we're going to see where we go after this. Obviously, Lineria needs to level up, so we're going to give her a little bit more in strength and iron flesh, just so that she can survive getting pelted by arrows. Of course, we do want her to wear some better armor as well, because she's wearing some pretty terrible armor, as you can see. So let's give her that leather jerkin, and well, this is obviously 20 strength, and she's using a dagger right now, which is absolutely terrible. So let's give her a proper weapon for once. And we could technically give her a better bow as well. Let's give her a better bow, why not? Let's upgrade our forces. Of course, yes, do bear in mind, I haven't actually done anything in regards to the ammunition just yet. But I think that's mainly because these aren't the arrows I really want to use. I want to try and find the steel arrows. It's kind of hard. I did go over there a while back. I did go over to Essos and I tried to find the steel arrows. Couldn't really find them, so maybe they're somewhere else in my game right now. But who knows? So I'm going to try and find them, and then we'll see what we do about the modifying the files and things like that. We'll see what happens with that anyway. So, yes, now, the reason I'm starting here is a very good reason. Hello there. Yes, there is a Reach vassal in our vicinity, and he's actually being a bit annoying right now because he's attacking one of our Weeping Town patrols. And the Weeping Town itself actually has a pretty good patrol, as you can see. It has 94. And we have Stonehelm just over there, and Griffin's Roost just there. So, yes, now, here's the thing, okay? There were many arguments, well, so I say arguments, but there were very many good points, should I say, in the comments section about both of these areas here. Now, of course, both of them have a decent amount of prisoners in, so that kind of cancels each other out. This has 56, and this has 73. So, yeah, and then, of course, you have the difference between the garrisons, and they actually... In Griffin's Roost, they don't actually have very many elite archers. They have 6 less, anyway. They have less archers in Griffin's Roost than Stonehelm. Whereas, now, this is the thing I'm thinking of right here. As you can see, just look at this for a second. So, what is missing right here? Yeah, we have taken Harvest Hall, as you can see. I didn't actually do anything there, of course. But Stonehelm is the only thing that is kind of causing us to be a little bit more fragmented than usual. Now, of course, initially I thought to myself, yes, we must take Griffin's Roost, because one of you also mentioned this. It is one of the only ports in this area, apart from Weeping Town, of course, and if we were to gain ownership of Griffin's Roost, it would actually be very lucrative. However, then you have to think of the fact that Storm's End is very close by, and there's going to be a lot of patrols of Stormland's vassals going past it, and as a result, it might actually cause us to have constant sieges there, which would be really very bad, in my opinion. But anyway, I think you can see where I'm kind of leaning, but first off, we must take on this Reach vassal and rush to the aid of the Weeping Town Patrol. And we have 183 versus 91. So this is going to be pretty amusing. I am hopeful that I'll be able to use my bow a little bit, because I really do like using my bow. It's kind of weird. I never thought I would like using my bow in Clash of Kings because, well, that's the thing. I've always thought that this mod is more of a crossbow mod, and in general it actually kind of is, because they do give you some very good crossbows and things like that. But it seems as though it's changed a little bit, and the archers are actually seeming to be very effective now as well, because, yeah, one of you told me in the comments a while ago that the crossbowmen from the Reach are no more. Yes, they are no more. They have been just exterminated, and in their place, the longbowmen have been placed in the faction instead. So, yes, the Reach no longer have those crossbowmen that I loved so dearly back in the day. So, yes, it's kind of bad, isn't it? But I suppose they've been replaced with some pretty reasonable units. But as you can see, we actually have No crossbowmen at all. Maybe the creator of the mod decided, hey, you know what? It seems there's so many crossbows around here that we're going to need to change and shake things up a little bit. And it seems as though that is exactly what happened. So let's tell our infantry and our cavalry just to charge straight on in here, because, well, we're having a lot of cavalry come in. Oh, this is not good. Ah, that is not good at all, no. Ah, of course that would happen, isn't it? Yes. Oh my, they have a lot of cavalry, don't they? This is not good. Get off that horse. Yes, get off that horse. That's what you get. Come on now. Let's try and take him out if I can. There we are. Reach Knight. Yes, they did actually have quite a few cavalry, didn't they? Oh yes, they had a lot of squires and knights, and they actually had a couple of heavy knights as well. So, that was pretty harsh, wasn't it? Oh yes, very harsh in actual fact. Okay, so otherwise, I'm just going to try and help our units along the side here. Wait a minute. Where are the rest of the enemy's units? They only have a very small contingent of archers. Well, that's rather rare, isn't it? I actually would have thought that they would have a lot more than that, but apparently not. Did I really just see that? Did I really just see a Golden Company man-at-arms get knocked unconscious by an armed villager? Oh yes. Yes, we saw it. We saw it firsthand, didn't we? Okay, so 73 damage. Wow. Okay, so yes, this bow, I gotta say, very impressed by it. I quite like that. And I think we might try to get a little bit more in power draw as well. Seems to be a good idea at least, because, I mean, do you see the distance that we're able to shoot? It's really quite impressive, as you can see there. Look at that. We're actually getting kills from this distance too. And we're killing people in basically one hit. I killed that horse, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Yes, I'm sure he's very pleased. He's very pleased with us right now. Probably not, no. He's probably cursing the name of Elias Stumble Mormont. And, well, he doesn't seem to be coming to talk to us, so I suppose that's okay, but he might mention it to us later at camp. He might just say, Elias, you shot my horse and left me vulnerable in open combat. And we'll just say, I see. Because that's apparently what's going down here, isn't it? Okay, so who's that? Is that a fellow I can shoot? It is. Let's try and shoot him without killing my... Oh, never mind. That was Balakwo. I could have just shot. Balakwo doesn't mind getting shot in the back, as we all know. So, yes, it probably would have been absolutely fine. Wouldn't it? Yes, it probably would have been fine. Okay, come on. Ah, really just hid behind the hill just at that exact moment. Ah, well, yes, I probably should have shot a little bit quicker anyway. Let's pick up some arrows, because you never know. We might need some across the small little hill here, and... no, it's not going to happen. Is it going to happen? Am I actually able to kill this guy before he escapes? There's actually quite a few of them escaping right now. Oh, I don't have enough accuracy, unfortunately. No, not enough accuracy. Ooh, that would have hit, I think. That last arrow probably would have hit, but they managed to phase out, or, I mean, rout. Yes, they routed out of the battlefield, unfortunately, but there it is. 6 renown, not bad. I mean, it's not great, obviously, but we're doing okay. And, well, we didn't take too many casualties either, mainly because of Brynden Storm. Yes. There we are. Okay, and we do actually get to take him prisoner. Unfortunately, he actually seems to have a good personality, but I am just going to be taking him prisoner nevertheless, because that's what we are doing right now. We are just taking prisoners left, right, and center. I very much appreciate that anyway, because we're going to be able to ransom them for a good sum, and I quite like that as well. So let's let our companions loot all of the items, and now we're going to head back into Crow's Nest here. Who's actually attacking? Oh, okay, never mind. It was just the patrol, or some of the routed units actually attacking the patrol again, which is kind of amusing. Okay, so Evenfall Hall, that is coming under siege almost all the time. Rain House is also something that I really want to take, but unfortunately the siege layout, the castle layout of that, is very, very difficult, so... yeah, we're going to see what happens there, but for now, we are going to be heading onward to Stonehelm. Stonehelm is going to be the place that we are going to be sieging very, very soon, but, of course, I actually need to find some food, so let's go and head on to the Weeping Town real quick, because food is at a premium right now. We have literally just run out this day, and I hope that... oh! Oh no. You've got a thorn in your hand. Do you decide to leave it be or pull it out? How did I get a thorn in my hand? I was riding to get food. I was riding a horse. Is the horse thorny? Or is it horny? I don't know. But nevertheless, I think we are probably going to leave it be. You've lost 1 strength. I see. I guess that's all I can say, because I didn't want to go to a doctor first. I mean, I just wanted to deal with it myself. I have a hemorrhage somewhere in my body. I'm going to treat it myself. That would definitely work out well, wouldn't it? So that's why I left it be, because I thought to myself, yes, it's probably a good idea to see a medicine man or of some sort, or some sort of healing person. Okay, never mind. 1 strength is lost, and I gotta say that is remarkably annoying. I mean, really? Come on now. Okay, yeah, I don't know all of these QuickTime events, by the way, so, yeah. I don't know all of them, so, okay, let's see here. Sell items automatically when leaving. Yes, thank you very much. I saw a comment that told me about this, so, yes, that's going to actually help us out quite a bit, because now I don't have to do this manually. I just did it manually there because, well, I like to, but anyway. We're now going to head back to Crow's Nest and get another thorn in our hand. Yeah, that is not great, I've got to say. Okay, so let's put our prisoners in the garrison here, and then we're going to head on to Stonehelm and see what we can do about a siege. But right now, we have our one-armed villager. Yes, we have our one-armed villager, and we have a bunch of our companions. And hopefully this isn't going to be a siege tower. If this is a siege tower, then I'm not entirely sure it was the correct choice. Oh my. 78 hours. Brynden, you have been slacking on your studies of engineering, haven't you? Well, we're going to stick to it. We are going to stick to it. And they are actually offering to buy Brian almost immediately. I'm kind of a bit weirded out by that. I suppose it's because they literally have none of their vassals taken prisoner. So maybe that's it. Anyway, we are going to be cutting away right now because this is going to take a long time to build. And I will see you once we, well, have got it done, I guess. Alright, so, yes, now we have this mod, this game is very much testing me today because, as you can see, we have a rather pleasant situation where we invited Lord Ralph Buckler, yes, Buck, that's what we're going to call him now, yes, we invited Buck over to tea, but unfortunately he brought friends. So, yes, now we have to teach him some manners, and we're going to be fighting his many, many bands of merry men. It's actually not that, no. Okay, so yeah, let's stumble when we, of course, start this. I mean, literally, really? Come on now. Come on, Elias. Stumbling just literally right now? Probably not the greatest idea, is it? Okay, so let's get our archers up here, infantry, and I think our cavalry can just go over there, I think. How many cavalry do we actually have? 9. Okay, that's I guess that's okay. Yeah, so I was actually mere hours away from constructing the siege tower, and that's what happened. Yep. It's pretty great, isn't it? Pretty great. So, yes, the Stormlands vassals really did not want me to take this, but obviously that's just what happens when you try and take a siege tower castle. So, let's stand closer a little bit here. And oh, they actually don't outnumber us that much, but the problem with that is that they have, I don't even know, almost triple the amount of units that we have, so this is going to be great, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be really good. Okay, so let's see. Can I actually... Wait a minute. I actually want to do something here. Hold your fire, please, you reckless archers. How dare you. There we are. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's put them into ranks as well. Okay, so let's charge these guys in right now, and let's let our archers do that. Let's tell them to stand closer a little bit. And now we can tell our cavalry to charge in as well, hopefully. And now, this is when we will slaughter them all. Yes, come on. Let's do this. Or maybe we can, maybe we can't. Yes, maybe. Yeah, come on. There we are. There we are. That's exactly what we like. Unfortunately, we are now having the problem where the ratio is not particularly good, is it? No, the ratio is not particularly good. We are going to end up with us having a very, very problematic time, because even if we lose, I don't know, even if we lose a small amount of units, we are then going to be at a disadvantage. So it really, well, very much depends on whether our guardsmen are able to basically carry us to victory, because our scythemen certainly are not. No, they are not very good at their jobs, unfortunately. I very much appreciate it if they were a little bit better, but no, they're not. So, yes, as you can see, they're getting eliminated by basically anything that comes their way. And apparently, I didn't tell my archers to continue firing. Yeah. I didn't tell my archers to continue firing. That's very good, isn't it? Yeah, that's very good. That is not good at all, in actual fact. Ooh, okay, that was a huge error on my part, but of course they charged in and took my concentration away. That was exactly their plan, wasn't it? Yes, exactly their plan. Okay, well, come on, let's try and eliminate them. Let's try and do our very best. I'm going to try and stay alive this time. I know, a very weird proposition for me to make, but we are going to try our very best to stay alive as much as possible. And our guardsmen are absolutely destroying them. I mean, if they had been allowed to actually shoot, because I had actually remembered to tell them to shoot again, then we would be in a much better position right now. But obviously, they are receiving reinforcements. How many reinforcements? I do not know, but we're going to find out very, very soon, of course. Oh, not that many, in actual fact. Not that many. So, let's tell them to stand closer a little bit once again. And, oh, hello there. I have a shield. Yes, here it is. There we go. That's what you get. Okay. And maybe we can now do a nice thrusting attack against him. Yes, there we are. That's what you like, isn't it? Yes, it is what you like. Ah, heavy Stormlands Knights. Oh no. That is not good. Hopefully we don't see many more of those now, because we have eliminated their first wave. And maybe we can... Yes, there we are. Take out that sergeant. Run for the hills, please. Yes, there we are. Can I shoot his legs? It's unlikely. It is very unlikely, even though... Oh, there we go. We got him in the foot. Excellent. We got him in the foot. That's exactly what we like, apparently. Apparently, the foot is the weakest point of our enemy. Apparently, they're all Achilles now, for some reason. Okay, so, yeah, now we have our guardsmen once again firing. These guys are firing in a volley. That is very, very cool looking, I have to say. But I have my own bow, and I'm able to use it to deadly effect. To deadly effect, please, Elias. Can you please at least kill them in one hit? You have a very strong bow, after all. Let's kill that hammer man. Oh, yes. They are being absolutely destroyed. Oh, yes. Fantastic. Very nice. Can we get a little bit more? Can we get a little bit more? Yes, we can. Ooh, wow. Okay, so, yes, note to self. Let me go over to Cahoric lands, gain a huge amount of Cahoric farmers, peasants, and whatnot, and then we are actually going to just stand there and level them up. We are literally just going to wait for some time, level them up as much as possible, and then just be like, yes, victory is mine, and so on. And I think that would actually be a very, very good plan, because even though they take a pretty large amount of time to level up, I am actually picking up some arrows here, as you can tell. But yes, they do actually take a rather large amount of time to level, but in the end, wouldn't you want these? I'm unable to take those, unfortunately. Oh, I have 25. Oh, that's actually quite impressive. Okay. Okay, come on now. Let's do this. Let us continue to pelt them with our arrows. Unfortunately, there is a lot of reinforcement waves to go through, and see, that's the thing. I really should have modified that in the camp options. I should have modified the amount of reinforcement waves, because you can do that, and I should have done that, but unfortunately, yeah, I didn't for some unknown reason. But the good thing, I suppose, is that we do get to eliminate them all, and as a result, we are probably going to get a huge amount of experience if we are able to pull off a victory here, which is actually looking pretty likely right now, even though we are just receiving more reinforcements as I say that, so it's not particularly good, especially seeing as all of these guys right here... Oh, we have some cavalry coming in. Good. Okay, that's exactly what we need. So hopefully we can... Yeah, come on. Can I actually kill this guy? Thank you. I actually missed my thrust. Elias does not miss his thrusts usually. No, he doesn't particularly like doing that, but yes, well, that's just how it goes sometimes, I suppose. And yes, there we are. Okay, now can I get a couple more kills here? Oh, new enemies have arrived yet again, but we still outnumber them. I believe that is their last reinforcement wave. Let's try and eliminate that guy. Yes, there we go. And another one. Another couple here. We have a hammerman. We want to be a little bit careful of him because he is relatively strong. Well, not strong, but he does do a lot of damage. And we're just going to continue thrusting away and slashing at their heads. Yes, overhead slash. Very good. There we are. And, okay, I think that's actually it. I think that is actually it. Actually, quite impressive, if I do say so myself, considering we were severely outnumbered. But we did lose a huge amount in the initial wave. Once I remembered to tell our guardsmen to shoot, then, yes, then it was absolutely fine. Then it was very, very good. There we are. Okay, so, yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. There's only one remaining. There he is. The honor is mine. I mean, the honor is yours, mounted Targaryen sergeant. Let me just look at the ground in disappointment and cry a little bit because I said that amazing cool line and then missed, because that's just how it goes, isn't it? Okay, so we did lose 13 of these scythemen, but good riddance, I tell them. Yes. We did kill 50. We did kill 50 ourselves, which is actually pretty nice. And otherwise, there we are. We now get an opportunity to take all of these guys prisoner, which I would very much like to do. Yes, there we are. Good. Okay, so, otherwise, we are now just going to be taking all of these prisoners, as many as possible. And there we have it. Very nice indeed. Okay, ooh, look at that. That's what we like to see. Oh, yes, it is. Heraldic heavy plate armor. 55 body armor. And 20 leg armor. Oh, yes. That looks nice to me, doesn't it? Oh, yes, it does. So we'll just let our companions take the rest. And then, I guess, in the next episode, we'll deal with Stonehelm after a small respite at Crow's Nest. And I'm going to do a bit of recruiting and things off screen. Try and level up a few more of those guardsmen, I'd say. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.